The world was left in disbelief today as news broke about Jungkook, the global sensation from BTS, battling a shocking health crisis. What seemed like a minor setback in his schedule turned out to be a deeply unsettling discovery by doctors, raising serious concerns among fans worldwide. Could this incident be a result of something sinister? How did this happen to one of the most physically disciplined and health-conscious celebrities in the world? Earlier this week, ARMY's, BTS's loyal fanbase, noticed Jungkook was unusually absent from public appearances and social media. While many assumed he was merely taking time off to rest or prepare for upcoming projects, behind the scenes, his team was battling a medical emergency that no one saw coming. Sources close to the artist disclosed that Jungkook was rushed to a private medical facility after complaining of severe abdominal pain. What doctors found during the examination shocked not only the medical staff, but also his management team. Jungkook, known for his intense workout regime, disciplined diet, and unwavering commitment to his art, was revealed to have multiple internal injuries in his stomach. The injuries weren't from external trauma or physical activity, but were a result of poisoning from contaminated food. Yes, food poisoning, but not the kind you're used to hearing about. The food he consumed contained toxins so potent that they had begun to cause internal damage, leaving visible scars on the lining of his stomach. How could this happen? The revelation has left both fans and medical experts questioning how such a highly controlled environment, one where every aspect of his life, including his diet, is meticulously monitored, could result in such a severe incident. Was it an accident, negligence, or something far more sinister? It all started last month when Jungkook began experiencing mild discomfort in his stomach. At first, he brushed it off as indigestion or stress, a common ailment for someone juggling the pressures of a global career. However, as the days went by, the discomfort grew into sharp, unbearable pain. His management team, initially reluctant to alarm fans, encouraged him to see a specialist. When Jungkook finally visited the hospital, routine tests were performed to determine the cause of his pain. What started as a simple checkup turned into a shocking ordeal. The endoscopic examination revealed multiple ulcers and lacerations inside his stomach, some of which were actively bleeding. The level of damage was alarming, even for experienced doctors. Dr. Lee Sung-min, the lead gastroenterologist handling Jungkook's case, explained, "It's highly unusual to see this level of internal damage in someone so young and otherwise healthy. The toxins from the food he consumed caused a corrosive reaction in his stomach, leading to these injuries. If left untreated, it could have led to more serious complications." Naturally, the next question was, what exactly did Jungkook eat, and how did it cause such harm? Fans will remember that Jungkook is not just a talented singer and dancer, but also an avid foodie who often shares his meals with fans through live streams and posts. Could one of these meals have been tainted? Investigations have revealed that Jungkook recently consumed a meal from a high-end restaurant while on a short trip abroad. While the restaurant's name has been withheld for legal reasons, initial reports suggest that the food he consumed may have been cross-contaminated with harmful bacteria or even intentionally poisoned. The latter possibility has sent shockwaves through the BTS community. Could someone have deliberately targeted Jungkook? While his management team has remained tight-lipped about this possibility, the South Korean police have reportedly been brought in to investigate the matter further. The news has sparked an outpouring of love and concern from ARMYs worldwide. Social media platforms have been flooded with messages of support, with hashtags like #StayStrongJungkook and #ProtectJungkook trending within hours of the news breaking. Fans have even organized online prayer circles and fundraisers to show their solidarity, despite the idol's immense personal wealth. "Jungkook has given so much of himself to us, and now it's our turn to give back to him," said one fan on Twitter. "We're praying for his full recovery and hoping that whoever is responsible for this is brought to justice." The emotional toll on fans has been palpable as many express anger, sadness, and confusion over how such a tragedy could occur. For many, Jungkook represents more than just a celebrity. He's an inspiration, a role model, and a source of joy during tough times. The thought of him suffering in silence is almost too much to bear. As of now, Jungkook is reportedly in stable condition and undergoing treatment to heal his injuries. Doctors have prescribed a strict diet and medication regimen to aid his recovery, but they caution that the psychological impact of such an incident could take longer to heal than the physical wounds. It's not just about healing the body, it's about rebuilding trust in the safety of his environment, Dr. Lee explained. Someone like Jungkook, who is constantly in the public eye, faces immense pressure. Incidents like this can have long-lasting effects on their mental health. Meanwhile, Big Hit Music, the entertainment company behind BTS, has promised a thorough investigation into the incident. In a statement released earlier today, they said, "We are deeply concerned about Jungkook's health and are working closely with medical professionals to ensure his full recovery. We are also cooperating with authorities to determine the source of the contamination and ensure this does not happen again." This incident has also sparked a broader conversation about the safety and well-being of celebrities in the entertainment industry. From stalkers to hackers, and now potential food contamination, it's clear that the threats faced by public figures are becoming increasingly diverse and dangerous. Experts argue that the incident should serve as a wake-up call for better safety protocols, especially for global superstars like Jungkook, who are often under the scrutiny of millions. "Celebrities are human too," said Kim Hyun-ji, a cultural analyst. "While they bring joy to millions, they also deserve to live their lives without constant fear for their safety." As fans await further updates on Jungkook's condition, one question lingers. Was this a tragic accident, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? The possibility of intentional foul play has left many fans on edge, and until investigations are complete, speculation will continue to run wild. For now, one thing is certain: the love and support of armies will remain Jungkook's greatest source of strength. With millions of fans rallying behind him, there's no doubt he'll come back stronger than ever. But until then, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for answers and, most importantly, a speedy recovery for the Golden Magne. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates on this developing story. Jungkook's shocking health scare has ignited a global conversation not only about food safety, but also about the vulnerabilities that come with fame. For someone as universally adored as Jungkook, the line between admiration and obsession can blur. His life, down to his meals, is scrutinized in a way that leaves little room for privacy or mistakes. But how did things escalate to this level? When it comes to celebrities of Jungkook's stature, security measures are often tight. However, even the most well-coordinated teams can overlook the unexpected. Fans are now speculating. Could this be a targeted attack by an anti-fan? Anti-fans, also known as sasaengs in South Korea, are notorious for crossing boundaries to harm or intimidate idols. While it's easy to dismiss these incidents as rare, the entertainment industry's history is riddled with shocking stories of celebrity stalking, threats, and even sabotage. A chilling example that comes to mind is the incident involving former K-pop idol Gu Hara, who faced relentless harassment from online trolls and intruders. Could Jungkook's ordeal be yet another chapter in the ongoing narrative of fan obsession taking a dark turn? Beyond the shadow of malicious intent, there's also the issue of food safety standards, even in high-end establishments. For someone like Jungkook, whose schedule takes him across countries and continents, maintaining a safe and nutritious diet is paramount. But even with the best precautions, mistakes can happen. Experts in the food industry have weighed in on the situation, urging for stricter regulations and heightened awareness when serving high-profile clients. "Celebrities are not just regular customers," said Park Ji-woon, a food safety consultant. "The slightest misstep in preparation or sourcing ingredients can have devastating consequences, as we've seen in Jungkook's case." However, this incident raises a broader question. How many similar cases go unnoticed? The pressure of maintaining a certain image often pushes celebrities to downplay health issues, leaving them vulnerable to more serious complications later. Jungkook's willingness to seek medical attention, despite his tightly packed schedule, may have saved his life. If there's one silver lining to this harrowing event, it's the sheer power of armies. In just a few days, fans have launched countless initiatives to raise awareness about food safety and mental health. Hashtags like safety for stars have trended globally, with fans urging entertainment agencies to prioritize their artists' well-being over public appearances and deadlines.